So this video I'm going to go through surface area. So surface area is the sum of the areas of all the faces. And so these are also called lateral faces. So like if we had this hexagonal prism, so hexagonal base, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, we would need to find the area of the top and the bottom, and then plus the area of these rectangles, which are called the lateral faces. Or let's say we had a pyramid here, we'd need to find the area of the base plus the area of all of these triangles. And so if this is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, it's a pentagon, then there would be 5 triangles that we would also need to add on. So it depends on the shape. So we'll look at, first we'll look at a rectangular prism. And so we know let's call this the length, the width, and the height. So it's basically finding the area of all the rectangles. So we've got the top and the bottom, and then we've got the front, the back, and the sides. So I'm calling this the front, and this the back, and then we've got 2 sides. Okay, and then top and bottom. So we just find the area of all those rectangles and kind of keep track of them. So we've got this one's 48, 48. So there's 2 of those. And then we've got 3 times 6. You can do these all separate, or you can sort of combine them like this. So this one could be 18, this is 24, this is 18 again, and 24. All right, because I'm just doing 3 times 6, and then 3 times 8, 3 times 6 again, and 3 times 8 again. Or you can sort of use the distributive property. Okay, either way, we're going to get down to 180. And maybe you're thinking there's an even easier way. Yeah, there's a formula that goes through all of this. Maybe this looks familiar to you. 2 times the length and width, 2 times the length and height, 2 times the width and height. And the order doesn't matter. You could do it like this, 2LH plus 2LW plus 2WH. As long as you take care of all the rectangles, then you've got it. Okay, example 2 is a triangular prism. And so we need the area of, let's call this the bottom and this the top. Okay, those are right triangles in this case, so they're going to be the same area. So the top and the bottom, or we could call them both bases, is we take base times height divided by 2, so 6 times 8 divided by 2, and then there's 2 of them. So really these 2's are going to cancel out, and we just get 48 for the top and bottom combined. And then there's 3 rectangles. You can see here's one rectangle. We can call this maybe the front. It's 10 times 7.5. And then we've got one over here, which is 8 by 7.5. And then another one here, which is 6 times, what's the other side there? This is also 7.5 because of this being a rectangle. So we've got those 3 rectangles, 10 times 7.5, 8 times 7.5, and 6 times 7.5. So that's together 180, and then we just add these together to get the total surface area, 228 square feet. Okay, example 3 is a cylinder, and now cylinder is a little bit different, right? Because we've got curviness with the circles. So we need the area of the bottom plus the area of the top, and so those are circles. There's 2 of them, so we get 2 pi r squared plus. Now we need the area of whatever's left. And so if we sort of lay this flat, we've got the top and the bottom, and then we've just got a rectangle. And we know the height of that rectangle is 12, but the base of that rectangle, so the base is actually equal to the circumference of the circle, whatever that circle is. And so the circumference is 2 pi times the radius, or you could think of it as diameter times pi. Okay, so our formula for the total surface area would then be 2 pi r squared plus 2 pi r times the height. So h is 12 in this case. So this is going to be probably the easiest way to remember this. 2 pi r squared plus 2 pi r h. So let's look at an example. Well, let's actually fill in what we know here. Now that I've written over that, let me erase. We know that the diameter is 10, so that's why the radius is 5, cutting that in half. So 2 pi, 5 squared is 25, so that's going to be 50 pi plus 10 pi. So just 2 times 5 is 10. And then we've got times 12 there. So that's 120 pi because 12 times 10. Okay, and notice I'm leaving these in terms of pi so that I can add them together and then multiply by pi at the end. It's going to work out easier there, or this is actually the exact answer. We could approximate it by using a calculator. So it looks like it's about 534 if we round to the nearest whole number. Okay, example 4 is a square pyramid. Okay, and I could give you pyramids with different shapes on the bottom, as long as they're regular polygons, like a square, pentagon, hexagon. Okay, then you just find the area of the base first, and then you need to find the area of all the triangles. Now in this case, since the base is a square, there's going to be 4 triangles. So area of the base plus the areas of the triangular faces. Area of the base is easy in this case. It's just 100, 10 times 10. And then the area of each triangle is going to be 10 times 12. That's base times height, divided by 2, okay, which is 60 that's just one of them. But we have 4 of them, so we do 60 times 4 is 240, plus 100 is 340 square units. Okay, that's it for surface area. Thanks for watching.